This YCN segment is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist.
Yeah, my name's Bill Herrick, and I'm a member of the Slobogan Club of New England, and we are the organizers of World Snow Day. And World Snow Day is bring the children to the snow. They had over 600,000 participants between the ages of 4 and 14 last year, and some 40 different countries that hold World Snow Day. I got involved in World Snow Day after I invented the device for steering toboggans, which the trade name is a Slobogan. And up here is the prototype that got this invention started. It was from a surfboard. We had to take and put some runners on it. I finally figured out how to steer it, and you had to be able to grip into the hard-packed snow or ice and snow. It evolved from there to what we call the Link 1. This was the very first. I only have 2 of the original Link 1s left. I made 48 of them, and I have 2 left. And that was the Link 1, named after my grandson, who was the reason I invented the Slobogan in the first place, because my daughter-in-law didn't want me going down through the trees and stone walls here on a toboggan, because he thought I might kill myself and my grandson. But anyway, we Link 1 for Lincoln, and then it evolved to a much lighter style called the Griffin for my second grandson. And the Griffin has a top sheet pressed just like you'd put on a snowboard or skis or anything. We put a top sheet on it. It's a single layer rather than a hull, which is thicker, similar to what the surfboard was. And yet it still is light. We have the runners on it and the steel. So the Griffin is named after my second grandchild. And then of course my granddaughters got a little bit older and they wanted something. So it evolved into a lighter model we call the Daphne. It's even lighter than the Lincoln. And it does not have the steel in the center, but it does still have the steel runners under each hand. The reason for that is you do need it under the hands for sure. And this works really well for smaller kids because 8 to 9-year-olds can handle the Daphne. And then I had another granddaughter born, and I'm starting to work on a small one, and that would be named after my 4th granddaughter for smaller children, if we can find some smaller toboggans that they can lay on, and this would be called the Ayla. So that's where it's evolved over the years. I was trying to find some way to get my name out into the snow sport industry. I wrote to the World Snow Day people who were marketing this event called World Snow Day. The very first one was bring children to the snow. And I wrote to them, and I was shocked. I actually was shocked that they responded to me. They said, well, you can join and get involved and be an organizer of a snow sport. World Snow Day at Arrowhead will be, the hottest one is tubing. Everybody loves the tube. So families, all families, everybody's invited. The children 4 to 14 will be able to get half-price lift tickets. Tubing, snowboarding, and skiing are the big ones, but we will be offering Slobogan rides, trained rides for the parents and the smaller kids, so that we can hook them together so that we can have a lot of them. And then there's an ice skating rink right there. And if people did want to cross-country ski, they have a little cross-country path laid out at Arrowhead. And it's from 10 o'clock in the morning till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But to promote Sloboganing, from our Slobogan Club of New England, we do have Slobogan cross races, heats of 4 at a time for both 14 and under and over 14. And then we do want to attempt the world speed record. We are up to 35 miles an hour right now. And if the conditions are right, we'll see if we can break the world Slobogan speed record. So that's about the activities, along with the warming hut they had there, and they have food, and we have donations and raffles and prizes about every half hour. We put a name up on the board and draw a name out of the fishbowl. The date is January 20th, 2019, from 10 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon.